This week. Zombie Hitler may have been defeated, but the zombie hordes are still at large and Europe remains in the throes of war as human survivors fight to repel the shambling masses. Following the story of Zombie Army, you return to the field as one of the Dead Hunters, an elite squad that's hunting down zombie war criminals. Fight your way through the Nazi undead army and help the Dead Hunter's legendary leader find his scattered family and end the zombie apocalypse. We'll be delivering the first impressions and a full review of Zombie Army VR on Without Parole this week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything.
Courage, Dead Hunter. We need to see what lies in sight, no matter what horror lurks beyond those doors.
God guy.
For PSVR2 gamers, Hitman World of Assassination just got its biggest patch since launch. There's a new elusive target based on the character from Casino Royale, there's 3 new bonus missions, 4 new campaign missions from Patient Zero, new escalations, and special assignment missions from Hitman 2, all of which are now playable in VR that weren't previously. Add to that a ton of new features and quality of life improvements based on player feedback, making World of Assassination better than ever. The world you once knew is gone, and so is your memory. An unfamiliar voice urges you to defeat ADE, the AI behind the long-lasting 20-year war that's driven humanity into hiding beneath the earth. The surface is now ruled by hostile machines, new life forms fighting for their survival, just like everyone else. Journey through a dystopian tale where nothing is as it seems, and the line between friend and foe has never been so thin. Battle through a ravaged world to see what remains of humanity's future. A Wise and Rain is available to wishlist now on the PlayStation Store, and this one has been getting a lot of positive press on other headsets, so it's probably worth keeping an eye on. One of the problems with any platform is that you're bound to start getting shovelware for it eventually. And although PSVR2 has had its fair share of shovelware already, it's pretty minimal compared to what the competition has to deal with. So with that out of the way, and on a completely unrelated note, here's the trailer for Abyss, Backrooms Pools Horror. Throw your punches in a combat system driven by precise animations and timing. Chain devastating combos, outmaneuver your rivals, and prove that you're the ultimate pilot. Choose your champion from 5 unique robot warriors with special abilities, powerful finishers, and elemental attacks, and then take the fight online, take down your friends, and climb the global leaderboards. Explore planet Retronika, a once thriving world that's now turned hostile. Take full control of your flying hoverbike and engage in high-speed combat as you race through vibrant, cel-shaded cityscapes, dodging traffic and taking down drones, weaponized vehicles, and massive robotic bosses. Oh, and I'm sure you'll all be thrilled to learn that the PSVR2 version of Retronika has been fully optimized for Pico headsets. The chaos is back and rowdier than ever in Drunkn Bar Fight 2. Step into the wildest VR sandbox experience where the only limits are your imagination and your tolerance. With all new locations, expanded interactions, and even crazier physics, Drunkn Bar Fight 2 turns every night into an unforgettable free-for-all. Drunkn Bar Fight 2 is available to wishlist now, and we hear it could be dropping very, very soon.
I can't wait till I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you.
Assemble your party and embark on an epic adventure in the Forgotten Realms, where ancient rivalries, shadowy conspiracies, and the lure of dark power threaten to tear the world apart. The North teeters on the brink of war, and it's up to you to unravel hidden secrets, face powerful enemies, forge fragile alliances, and expose the masterminds behind the plot before chaos consumes all. Even though we already knew of the existence of Demeo Cross Dungeons & Dragons Battlemarked, we're still going to call this one a new game announcement, because this week developer Resolution Games confirmed for the first time that it's actually coming to PSVR 2 at launch.
Now we got wolves, and we are out of cards. There's a chest. I'll grab it. Sweet, now I can finish this.
Sony kicked off their June 4th State of Play with the announcement of Lumines Arise, and as you can probably tell from this trailer, it's made by Enhanced Games, the same team that brought Tetris Effect to life. Able to be played on the flat screen in 4K or with PSVR 2, featuring both single-player and multiplayer modes, along with a brand new burst mechanic, Lumines Arise is exactly what the fans of the series have been asking for.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known.
The city is a place of shadows, ruled by the powerful and feared by the oppressed. Its rooftops form a labyrinth above the narrow, twisting streets. The City Watch prowls relentlessly, enforcing the iron will of Baron Ulysses Northcrest, a tyrant who crushes rebellion before it can take root. You are Magpie, a cunning thief orphaned by the Northcrest brutality and shaped by the streets, who steals as the only means to survive. That is, until you uncover something greater, a legendary artifact holding a legacy from the past. Use immersive VR mechanics to steal, evade, and outsmart the forces controlling the city. Unravel its darkest secrets and expose a sinister conspiracy that looms over its foundation. Delivering on a promise that was made all the way back in 2014 for PSVR 1, the VR Legacy of Shadow will be coming to PSVR 2 later this year.
But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Jamie Feltham's next big VR event will be a slightly different outing than the VR game showcase we're used to seeing, featuring deep dives into a handful of upcoming VR games. We'll likely be streaming this event on without Parole, so if you want to watch it with us, stay tuned to the channel. There's a Summer Game Fest sale happening right now over on the PlayStation Store with about 85 different games and DLC included. AJ and I blasted through the sale on Wednesday's episode of Gamescast, but if you missed that episode, well, here's the overview. Saints and Sinners is only $10, and you can get the bundle with the sequel for just $20. Village, which is still one of the best VR games ever made, is only $10. Behemoth is only $20. Hubris is $12. Stilt is $10. The Last Clockwinder is $10. But the absolute must-have game in the sale is Song in the Smoke Rekindled, which is only $15, or just $7.50 if you have Plus. Some amazing deals on some amazing games here. Just keep in mind that the sale only lasts through June 18th. Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing 5v5 first-person shooter, Alvo. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry. It happens every Sunday at the same time, so make sure you click the link in the description below and come join our Discord.
This week